Hey, everybody. Welcome to NIGHTCOOP. My name is Kelly Ryan. This is Allie Ryan pulling something out of her eye.
Something in my eye.
Something in her eye.
Welcome to episode 2 of NIGHTCOOP. I'm good.
You're good? Great. It is 4th of July, everybody. So, happy 4th if you celebrate it. If you don't, I get why. Are you okay?
I think so. Don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Feel free to, hit that subscribe button. And then
please leave a review.
Preferably 5 stars. 5 stars, please.
If you have it in you.
Yeah, if you're gonna leave a 1-star review, you know what? Take it somewhere else. Take your complaint somewhere else.
Yeah. You can, if you want, you can talk to us, directly about it. If you have a problem, I would appreciate
that
it.
much of a problem.
If you have that much of a problem, I would really appreciate if you came to us as
directly
people first.
Yes.
Before you went about it in a very dramatic way.
Yeah. Don't hide behind a screen. Don't hide behind a screen. You got something to say, fucking say it.
Yeah, say it.
Say it to us directly.
Anyway,
Jeez.
thank you for listening.
And thank you for listening. Well, today has been something. I know that our first topic is current events.
Yep.
There's already been a shooting today. So
there has been.
We pay condolences, obviously, et cetera, to the families and the people that have been wounded. And also, good God, how many is it going to take? You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to touch on it for too long because it's just an exhausting topic and it's awful. Correct?
It's terrible. It's terrible. Things need to change. And we all know it.
Yeah. And there's literally, there's no effort in any department. That's what's crazy to me. It's like we're not even putting our best foot forward anywhere.
No. It's being treated as though this is what it is, and that's how it's going to be, and it's going to continue to get worse, and we'll do nothing about it because it's just the way that it is.
I kind of had a feeling something was going to happen on 4th of July, too.
Of course something would happen on 4th of July.
People are so riled up.
I don't go to parades. I don't go to
Don't go to a parade.
I don't go to anything where anybody's celebrating anything because there's people who are hateful out there who would love to ruin anything that people want to celebrate.
Yeah.
So I don't do it.
Exactly.
No thanks.
Exactly. So, anyways, we're going to move on to current events that I think are a little more lighthearted.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So the first one that I have. Okay. So Kellogg's, you know them for their cereal and everything. They're fantastic cereal.
Yep.
The UK has decided that they don't want to advertise for them really anymore because it's too high in sugar, too high in all these bad, things that affect kids in a negative way, right? So they lost their argument. Kellogg's lost their argument. The argument that they came forward with was that, no, actually, if you eat our cereal with milk, it is healthy. And they lost easily.
That was all they had?
That was all they had.
To go with, why it was okay for their cereal to be as sugary.
No. They went the route of, if you have it with milk.
If you add milk.
And the judge said the milk is a separate thing from your cereal.
Actually, but I do understand what they're saying. If you add the milk and the cereal, unless you eat the cereal very, very quickly, some of the sugar that's within it is going to soak into the milk. That's how you get the flavored milk.
But they're not advertising.
It's losing the sugar quantity as it sits in the bowl, which is what they're banking on.
When you see a Cinnamon Toast Crunch commercial, though, which is actually General Mills, let's say you see a Frosted Flakes commercial, they don't advertise the milk, really.
No, but what sick fuck is eating it plain?
Frosted Flakes? Like you've never had a handful of Frosted Flakes alone.
I'm not saying I haven't had a handful, but I haven't had 6 bowls of it with no milk.
Oh, no. If you're doing that,
everything is fine in moderation.
Some loose screws
I should have been the lawyer that helped him out.
You should have been the lawyer.
I would have helped him out. I was talking about cereal the other day. I talk about cereal more than the average person, I would say. And
we should eat more of it.
We should. Did you know that Trix they reintroduced the shapes?
Did they really?
Yeah, apparently
Thank God.
4 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, but I was bitching about it the other day, and then I was like, I wonder if they ever thought about changing it back. And then I looked online, and they had changed it back like 4 years ago.
Well, because it was ridiculous that
It was
they changed it all
ridiculous.
to spheres.
There's nothing unique or unusual about just sugary balls.
Correct. Yeah.
Why would anybody want just sugary balls?
I don't know. I want the shape. I want the shape.
The whole
Well,
bit is that you're looking down into the sugary bowl of cereal and it looks like you're eating fruit.
Yeah. And then you understand the flavor of each little sugar thing based on the shape.
Right.
Yes.
But actually, did you also know that it's strictly just marketed as a strawberry flavored cereal?
What?
Yes.
That ruined the whole thing for me.
They make it seem as though you're getting all these fruit
Thought
flavors.
it was like a
You're
fruit
not.
punch type
It's
of.
strawberry corn cereal.
I'm livid right now.
Yeah, and also
I am livid
but
right
you can't
now.
even be that mad because there's a flower-shaped one. There's always been a flower-shaped one.
And
what
what
was the
fruit?
flower supposed to be? What flavor is that? It's not.
I feel like an idiot. I feel tricked. I feel fooled. I feel tricked. Tricks.
Yeah, they got you.
They got my ass.
They got you good.
They got me good. That bunny.
That darn bunny.
That darn bunny. That rabbit. Insane. Okay, go ahead. What do you have?
Okay. Ricky Martin, unfortunately, a restraining order was put against him in Puerto Rico.
Living la vida loca. Living a little too loca.
A little too loca.
Go ahead.
They haven't released a lot of details.
Okay.
And they won't even say who he was dating prior, but I guess like the assumption is that it has to do with the person he was dating prior because they saw that he went to their house numerous times unprovoked. Like he wasn't thrilled with the separation. So they're assuming that's what.
Imagine having to
what
be
it
like,
was.
Ricky Martin, get out of here. Hey, Ricky Martin,
Hey,
I've had
Ricky.
enough of you.
Ease up.
Ease up, Ricky. Uff.
Ease off. Would you just ease off me when I'm in any confrontation? All of a sudden I can't
Ease
fucking
off,
talk.
jackass. But imagine though. Imagine you open your blinds and Ricky Martin's there. You're like, fuck.
Fuck,
Would you
Ricky.
Ricky, go, buddy. God. Well, it must have been a dude too, because he's gay, right?
Yeah.
So, some guy is like, Ricky, Ricky, go. It's true though. That's crazy.
I know.
So he
I
has
know.
a restraining order against
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
That's yeah. I mean,
When did he have that hit? 1998?
yeah, goes downhill after that.
Yeah.
If you get one hit,
And it hasn't been in the latest century?
millennia, really
Yeah, millennium. Yeah.
humiliating.
Yeah.
Well, I have something. I got this crazy story. Okay, so so this weekend, yesterday morning, there was a shark attack in Long Island, and
Really?
yeah, a lifeguard got attacked by a shark, and they closed the beaches.
Certification can't save you from everything.
Yeah, that's true. And okay, and certification can't save you from everything. Ain't that the damn truth?
Ain't that the damn truth?
You can get.
You think a shark give a shit about some papers?
No.
No.
Well, what cracked me up is the shark probably came up smoking a cigarette. Oh, welcome to Long Island. I can't fucking talk today. Welcome to Long Island.
Jesus, Kelly.
I know, no kidding.
Is it coffee in here?
It is coffee in here. Yeah, we're having coffee right now. It's the morning.
It is the
Okay.
morning.
It's the morning.
We know.
We get it. Okay, we know that.
We
Night
know,
Coop.
NIGHTCOOP.
Oh,
We're
it's
filming at 10:30
in the morning. Mind your fucking business, okay? Actually, please don't. Please leave a 5-star review. Don't mind your business. Anyways,
Always got to watch Kelly because she'll steer people away by telling them to go fuck themselves when they're the only people in the room.
It's all right. But anyways, they reopened the beaches today, assuming, I guess, that the shark is gone and not coming back.
Oh. Hopeful.
Yeah.
He ate. He's full. Wait, did he eat him?
I don't think sharks really get to eat the person. Sharks aren't really into humans. They often think that
but this guy died.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know if he died. I don't know if he died. Hold on. 1 second, people. Long Island shark attack. Lifeguard playing role. Oh, this is even funnier. He got attacked playing the role of a victim. And then the shark, I guess, bought it. Huh.
You could not write that.
Let's see. Lifeguard attacked by shark during training exercise. Oh, but he fought him off. That's the Long Island way.
He fought off the shark?
I guess so, yeah. I guess
Good for him.
He's probably fine. Seems like he's fine.
Good for him. Was it a great white?
The shark species was not immediately known, and the lifeguard was expected to recover. If you're going to have an account...
They played the tape back. It was Mr. Wonderful going for a swim.
That's a Shark Tank joke.
Yeah.
For those at home. Oh, that's good. Okay.
Oh, good.
Do you have another story?
Yeah, I got another one.
Okay, go ahead.
A bear in Connecticut was rescued.
Rescued?
Yes, he got his head stuck in a plastic jug.
Haven't we all?
Poor son of a bitch.
No kidding. Head stuck in a plastic jug.
Yeah.
How big was the jug?
Big enough to fit a bear head. I mean, I saw the picture. I mean, it was a tight squeeze. I think, he was probably trying to get to the bottom of the jug. There was some food at the bottom of it,
food at the bottom.
Poor little guy got stuck. He was a cub.
Of course he was. They're new at it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
I know.
I mean, it's cute that he got saved.
Yeah, they saved him, and they were like, it was very important that we saved him because the jug, it's hot out.
Well, yeah. Also, you can't be running around in a jug.
Oh my God! Could you imagine the other bears making fun of him?
No, I can't. No,
it wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault. There was probably something at the bottom of the jug. You're right.
And then one day you're gonna find yourself stuck in a jug.
That's, it all comes back around.
It all comes back around.
You know what? While we're on the topic of plastic, I did have one story that in California, shampoo companies have a decade to figure out how to move from plastic bottles.
Starting when?
I guess like yesterday.
So.
But they got a decade to figure it out. Now, and at first I was like, a decade, that's a long time. And then I thought about it and I was like, what else are you going to put shampoo in?
Glass?
Oh my God.
The shower's already so slippery. It's
wet
in there.
I know. So glass wouldn't really work because if it falls, so I don't know.
You can't do paper, obviously.
Yeah, maybe bamboo.
They have
10 years to figure it out. Well, in 10 years, we'll tell you how they do it.
How expensive is that going to be?
I know.
I mean, I feel like there are just other things that people are using plastic for too much that is more easily replaceable than trying to replace something that goes in the shower that creates bubbles if it gets wet.
Yeah, like, do we have nothing else to work on? I feel like we have so many other things to work on.
There has to be. I mean,
the carbon emissions also.
This is a real puzzle.
Yeah, this is a tough one for them.
This is a real puzzle.
Glad we don't have to figure it out.
I don't, but I'll be thinking about it for the next 10 years.
For the next 10 years, it will be like, how are they going to do it?
How are they going to do it?
Because you know what's going to happen is around year 8 and 9, we're going to be like, clock's ticking, suave.
Yeah, and they've been talking about the damn straws for how long? And
oh my God, the straws are awful.
The paper straws can suck my ass.
The paper straws.
They're terrible.
Oh, if you have paper straws, from the bottom of my heart, don't give me a fucking straw.
Don't give me a straw.
Forget
Congratulations, you win. I don't want one anymore.
Yeah, I don't want a straw. I'll just drink it.
They do have...
I'll drink it from the rim like a maniac. Go ahead.
God.
Kind of sneezed a little bit there.
Right into the mic.
What is wrong with my face today? I can't seem to figure out the mechanics. Go ahead.
You threw me off.
What do you mean?
I had one more story.
Oh, go ahead. One more story. Go ahead.
There was a woman in Florida who brought her grandchild
a woman. Go ahead.
to a prison for a visit, and it turned out that she had over 24 grams of cocaine and heroin. So
Wait. So
she went to prison with the drugs.
To see who? Everybody? I guess she's probably a fan favorite.
And she did get caught. The child was taken away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is a bummer because the child was her best employee.
It's just, it's just one of those things, where there's like, there's so many places you could have gone and probably nothing would have.
You could have sold it a lot of places.
No, yeah, you could have sold
Why
it
would
a
you
lot
go
of
where there's
places.
the most security?
And you brought the kid.
And you brought the kid. Well, the kid was probably like a prop in the whole thing.
Yeah. Like, oh, I wouldn't do this. I have my kid.
There's a kid here.
There's a kid here.
Kid's
what
over
sick
there.
son of a bitch would sell drugs with the kid?
The kid's over there counting the money.
He's like, yeah.
Get him, Grammy.
She's in jail.
She's in jail and the kid is raking it in daycare. Let me tell you something. All right. Let's move on to the next topic. We've got beef, right?
We've got beef.
We've got beef.
You go ahead.
Hold on. Let me pull up what I got here. Okay. Let me explain this situation to you, okay? I'm in Santa Barbara. I'm doing a show. It's a lovely time, okay?
Sure.
Afterwards, there's kind of like a party that's going on at the venue, and we said, hey, you know what? There's a piano bar nearby. Let's go over to the piano bar, okay? My idea of a piano bar is Pete's Dueling Piano Bar in Fort Worth, Texas, okay?
Yes.
They're crushing it.
Yes.
I mean, these guys are top notch.
A bad piano bar, and don't tell me they did.
We show up to this piano bar, okay?
I'm pissed.
There are 3 levels to the building. So you have on the bottom floor, you have 2 dudes playing piano.
Okay.
And only like bar tables set up. And then you have another level and then a nightclub on top. Okay?
No.
We get there around 10:45. Okay? At 11 o'clock, they stop the piano bar and turn it into a regular bar. At 11 o'clock on a Friday night.
What the fuck is that? What is
You
that?
cannot advertise as a piano
You're
bar.
not a piano bar.
You're not a piano bar.
You have a piano show going on.
Yes, but you are not a piano
But
bar.
you are not a piano bar.
No,
Were
no, no.
People singing?
People were kind of singing.
But how could you make it seem as
The way that it was set up, the way that it was set up was wrong, number 1. Number 2, a piano bar thrives between the hours of 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. where people are at their drunkest.
Yeah, they're drunk and they want to sing.
And they want to sing. You're asking me to sing dry if you stop at 11 p.m.
Yeah. You're asking me to really give it my all and try to have a good time.
Yeah. And
But
that
you also you're not a piano bar because you're not marketing towards the people who want to go to a piano bar. You're marketing towards people who want to go to a club. And before that gets started, you are
have
listening to 2 guys playing piano. And unless the piano is incredible and it really is like they are busting out song after song, they know every song on the face of the planet. It's not.
And you know how I know that they were corny ass motherfuckers?
Newspaper boy hats?
No. Oh. Guess what song they ended on? The grand finale.
Don't Stop Believing?
Yep.
Tacky.
And I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed by the whole situation. You falsely advertised to me a piano bar, and what I got was 2 dudes on a piano, haphazardly singing Don't Stop Believing to a crowd that wanted a nightclub. Disgusting.
That's disgusting.
Disgusting.
If anything, Don't Stop Believing should go in the middle. If anything. Because everybody's expecting it.
Everybody. I mean,
just
it's
get it over
so
with.
hack.
Just get it over with.
And are we done with it? Can we be done with that fucking song?
I know.
It's not that good.
It's not. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Go ahead. What's your beef?
My beef is the other evening. Kelly, you already know this because I explained it to you last evening. The other night, I went to a bar, and I went to go to the restroom.
All of our stuff is going to happen in a bar. Where we're like, listen to what fucking happened to me while I was trying to have my wine. Go ahead.
The other night, I'm in this bar, and I go to the bathroom, and I'm about to go into the women's room, and this girl comes out, and she goes, just so you know, there's no toilet paper in there. I'm going, I don't give a shit, because I just
take a leak?
Yeah.
No big deal.
It's no big deal. Shake it off.
Shake it off.
You know.
Yep.
Okay. So I go in.
What, were you raised in a barn?
So I go in, and there's seat covers, and there's paper towel. Me, I'm not going to use paper towel because that will clog the
Right,
toilet.
you're respectful.
You know, I'm being respectful. But I can use the seat cover, fold it a little bit, a little pat.
It's all paper.
It's all paper. It's all, whatever.
And that's flushable, too.
And that's flushable. It's fine. I do nothing wrong in this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
I come out of the bathroom, and this girl is standing there, and she looks at me, and she goes, is that the bathroom with no toilet paper? And I said, yeah, but there's seat covers. And she goes, oh, gotcha. And just stood there. And I'm going, well, excuse me.
I didn't realize we were in Rome.
You asked if there was an issue. I gave you a solution to that issue.
And now she's making you feel disgusting.
You're making me feel gross? You're making me feel gross? Why? I would never want to be on an island with you.
No.
You can't use a leaf,
Not
bitch.
resourceful. Not
you can't
resourceful.
use a leaf?
No.
This isn't about comfort. This is about survival. Use the fucking
seat cover.
seat cover.
You elitist bitch.
And it's like, at least if you're so repulsed by that, you could turn around and go tell an employee that the bathroom's out of fucking toilet paper.
Yeah, don't just stand there and make you feel bad and not come up with a solution yourself.
Yeah. What, are you just going to stand there and piss your pants? At the end of the day, I win.
You know what? I wish you would have. I wish you would have pissed all over the fucking floor.
Me?
No, her. Oh. Not you. Not you.
I was fine.
No, I'm not going to make your situation worse. I'm saying I wish that she was like so against the seat cover and couldn't get into the other stall. And then I wish she would have just pissed all over the floor. And then who's gross now?
And now you're nasty.
Now you're nasty.
Bitch.
You're the one that pissed all over the floor.
You know, I'm so sorry that it's like, what do you need, Charmin everywhere you go?
Yeah, bring your own then.
Bring your own then.
Bring your own.
You put it in your purse.
Put some sheets in your purse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want fucking 6-ply, whatever the hell.
Yeah, no kidding. Some of you really, I mean, you need the comfiest toilet paper in the world.
Yeah.
People do. Sometimes, I mean, there's some rolls at the store where I'm like, there are 5 sheets on this roll. It's so fucking thick.
I don't understand that. Also, it's hot out.
What does that mean?
You know, I don't know.
That if you don't wipe, it'll dry up pretty quickly down there anyway?
No. I was thinking like toilet paper has like the more ply, the thicker it is. I don't know. It's like
it's too hot to use thick toilet paper? Yeah. That was your train of thought.
Yeah, it sure was.
I'll do the 1-ply. It's pretty hot out there. People are like, what? Well, you know what they say. Thin toilet paper, hot day. They're like, what? Ooh, it's cold out. I'm going to use a 6-ply.
Well, wouldn't you prefer to?
I guess you're right somehow. This is why I don't argue with her. She can make me feel dumb when she said the stupid thing.
When I say I use
the fuck is that?
less plies when it's hot out. During the summer.
Another hot day.
Time to transition it over. Take all the toilet paper out of the bathroom and bring in another.
It's like spring cleaning, but you're like, it's a TP change. TP change. And everyone's like, why are you, but that's good toilet paper. And you're like, it's too hot for this, sorry.
Yeah. Because I let it sit.
You what?
Just
you what?
Move on.
Oh, we'll move on. Okay, you've changed.
I don't have one.
You don't have one?
Remember?
No, I thought you didn't have one for what the clock. Oh, you're right. Okay.
Right. I do have one for this.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
So, you can go first then.
Oh, okay. How I've changed this week. So I
You okay?
yeah.
You made yourself yuck it up, huh?
yeah.
She was yucking and clucking, folks. She was yucking and clucking.
Admittedly, I was a little bit. The toilet paper bit got me. Okay. So last couple weeks ago, I got an email from this company to send me a water bottle for free, which I'm very grateful for. And they sent it to me, and it's this water bottle, Healthish, and on like each side,
We are plugging it. This is a plug.
yeah, I guess so. On each side. So on this side, it has hours going to 12 p.m. Then you refill, and then it does it on the other side until 6 p.m. And so how I've changed is that I actually am like trying to use it.
She's drinking water, folks.
I'm drinking water. I know. Oh, I'm behind.
She's drinking water.
I'm behind.
I drink a lot of water. Specifically sparkling water. It's very hard for you to keep hydrated. You sound like mom right now. You sound exactly like our mom.
Get a good gulp into the...
Get a good gulp into the mic.
Oh.
You have water literally all over your face. Please dry off before continuing. Oh.
My lazy ass won't go.
Lazy ass won't get a napkin. Just wipe.
It has it has lemon in it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Anyway, so I've been doing pretty well with it. I'm on day like 4, and it's working.
That's great.
It's working for me. It may work for you.
Let me feel it.
I do have to say, yeah, it's kind of like flexible a little bit.
You know what I like about it that these other big jug companies are missing on the mark is this fits in a cup holder.
Yes.
This fits at the gym.
It does.
I bought one of those. First of all, I bought one of these goofy ass big hydro jug things. Not the brand. I got an off-brand one from Amazon. You know how I do it. And the at the bottom there was a typo on the water bottle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did it say?
It said 12 a.m. at the bottom instead of 12 p.m. Go, what gives?
This water bottle is $35.
And worth every penny. Healthish, folks.
$35.
You got it for free, though, right?
I got it for free. You can use my code.
Do you have a code?
I do have a code.
What's the code?
I am Allie Ryan for 10% off.
Oh, well, there you go, folks.
So there's $3.50 off. It's
There
a
you
good
go.
water bottle.
Hey, look, enough for you to talk three, 4 minutes about it.
Yeah. I like it. So
Yeah.
that's how I've changed.
Alrighty, so that water bottle, we're all for it. We are all for it. So my youth changed is years ago when I first started stand up, people would automatically the one female comic in their brain was Amy Schumer at the time, right?
Yeah.
And so people would compare, all of the time. Oh, you're, Amy Schumer, or you're better than Amy Schumer, you're worse than Amy Schumer, you're blah, blah, blah. And it used to really bother me because I was like, I'm my own independent artist. I don't need to whatever, right?
Right.
Recently, I've been following these people argue about me on a thread about whether or not I am better or worse than Amy Schumer. People are calling me the Walmart Amy Schumer, people me whatever, all this stuff, okay? And
Good one.
years ago, I might be like, hey, knock it off, whatever. Now, I believe it is an honor to be even remotely compared to the woman who's sold out stadiums, a multi-millionaire woman. You might not like her comedy, but the fact that you're comparing me to someone who has raked it the fuck in, thank you.
Yeah. I think that that's an important kind of lesson overall, is that when you are compared to people, whether or not they are giving you a compliment or they're insulting you, they are familiarizing you with something that they've seen prior, and that in itself is truly a compliment.
Yep.
Because it's saying I am comparing you to this great figure in my head that stays in my head. You remind me of maybe something that I've seen and I don't know why, and I don't know how to give any adjectives that are unique to you. All I can do is compare you to something I've seen before, and I think for the most part that's always a compliment.
Yeah. Yep. And I think when I was younger, I thought, no.
Yeah.
But now I really have changed. It's the same thing when people say I look like Gru from Minions or whatever.
I've gotten that too.
Yeah. It's not an insult. Gru has made 7 animated films or something like that. That's not an insult. Everyone knows who Gru is.
Yeah, you know what's also... Sorry.
Also, he's very funny.
You know what's also weird? Is that, Illumination, even though I guess they've made other films, I think, literally all they market themselves as is the Minions. And I just find that really interesting.
I mean, they're a phenomenon, the Minions.
They really are. But it's like before that film, their company kind of had no
steam, huh?
no like brand to it. And the brand is
the Minions.
the Minions.
They are hilarious little guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a What the Clock this week, and it is, when I was in Santa Barbara, Bruce and I went out to dinner, and the couple next to us was having their anniversary. Okay. And it was an older couple, and so me, after my 1.5 glasses of wine, went over, how many years has it been? Whatever. I go, oh, happy anniversary. And she looks at me and she goes, thank you. 40 years. We've been together for 40 years. And I go, really? I go, that's crazy. And she goes, yeah, through 2 kids and all my medical problems. And I go,
but also, I mean,
oh yeah? And then I booked it out of there.
Yeah, I mean, well, here's the other thing, is that it shouldn't be a feat that your husband stayed through your medical problems.
Or the kids.
Or the kids. Like, that's what should...
But what the hell happened medically?
That you feel the need to bring it up when somebody says congrats on 40 years.
I don't know. I mean, unless there was some type of mishap where she was cheating and something happened while she was cheating and she had a medical emergency or something and he stayed with her.
You could really build so many stories out of that. Bless their hearts.
I know. And she was wearing a dress that was like from like Rue 21. It was like a weird...
A lot going on here.
It was like a weird jumper looking thing that... And this woman is probably pushing 65, 66, okay? And she had the cutout in the triangle here underneath the titties.
Okay, baddie.
Yeah. And I was like, what is going on here? She had this thing called a Wipeout, which has 5 different types of rum in it. I mean...
All of her medical problems didn't stop her from drinking.
No. Girlie was living, let me tell you that.
That rocks.
Yeah. But the whole thing, the what the clock moment was when she said all my medical problems. I went, what?
I was just trying to say congrats
congratulations
on the years, not asking what happened throughout them.
No. Okay. We'll go, we'll do Hen House open mic?
Yeah, that sounds great. That's great. So this, the topic for this week was breakfast. That's what we chose. And feel free to submit topics if you would like for us to do our open mic on a certain conversation. How the Hen House open mic is going to work, as we discussed on the last episode, but as a refresher, we are to do about a minute of whatever we feel artistically we need to get off of our chest. This can be through a poem. This can be through a song. This can be through acting something out. It can be through prose. Whatever we feel needs to come out of our bodies at this point in time.
Yes.
Now, would you like to go first?
Sure, I can go first. Today, for the Hen House open mic, I have a short story.
Okay.
I have a short story. So, I was on my way to Vermont on a dark and lonely road. Fleeing the past that I knew, I was tired and exhausted from driving all night. There, in the middle of the woods, was a place called Kitty's Cottage, with a sign that read, "Open for breakfast." I was the only patron inside. A woman, who I can only assume was Kitty, came over. "While I grab you a menu, can I get you something to drink?" I ordered black coffee. Kitty came back around with a coffee and a menu. Without looking at the menu, I said, "I'll just take a classic breakfast." She looked at me and said, hauntingly, "Everything here is a la carte."
That bitch.
I said, "What? But it's breakfast." And she said, "Eggs are $7. And I said, "Kitty, you're a monster." She locked the door. "Turkey bacon is $12. I paid $56 for breakfast at Kitty's Cottage.
She's sick.
She's twisted. Kitty is twisted. A la carte breakfast? Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind,
And
Kitty?
I know places that do, like, they don't have a classic breakfast.
I know.
I know. They're sick.
Sick.
They're sick. We want 2 eggs, a meat, hash browns,
And bread.
and bread.
That's it. That's all we want. That's all we want. And here's some little fucking facts for you people that are thinking about owning a breakfast restaurant. Okay, bring out the butter, have the hot sauce and the ketchup on the table with the salt and the pepper.
Easy.
Easy. Why do I have to ask you for butter?
I don't want to bother you with butter.
Because now I look like a fucking fat ass because I'm like, "Hey, can you bring me a tube of butter?" But I'm not going to eat my toast dry.
You want me to eat it dry? Why? What's wrong with you? Who hurt you?
I don't know. That's why I'm saying this bitch Kitty in my story is fucked up in the head.
She is.
Because you know for a fact that she makes you ask for butter, hot sauce, ketchup, salt, pepper, everything. Kitty's Cottage, 1 star.
I also can't stand it when you go somewhere for breakfast and you're like, "You got any hot sauce?" And they're like, "We have it homemade." I'm like, stop it.
What are you trying to prove?
Stop it.
Nobody's going to come to you for a breakfast place for your hot sauce.
No, they're not gonna.
Give it a
They're not
rest.
gonna. Just
Also, can I
put
tell
the
you
bottle
this?
on the table.
I like hot sauce. I like all hot sauce. Truly. I like all of it. They're not that different from each other. The
No, you
only
just need hot
difference,
sauce.
the biggest difference.
You can have your preference, of course.
Yes. The biggest difference that I could say in terms of flavor profile compared to all the other ones is Tabasco tastes wildly different to
Yeah,
me.
because it's very vinegary.
Very vinegary. And I still like it.
Yeah.
I'll take it over nothing. I'll take it.
Yeah, me too. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Favorite hot sauce? Is it Tapatio?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
It is. That's perfect.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
Okay. My Hen House open mic is a monologue.
Okay.
And it's from, hypothetically, a hit Broadway show called Breakfast.
Okay.
There is no show called this. I'm making this up.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Listen. Here's the difference between you and I. Okay. You've always viewed the world sunny side up, and I've looked it over hard. Okay. You want me to be just some hot cake on a plate, and though I'd love to be that, there were promises you made, and you've never brought home the bacon. You keep saying we're gonna be all gravy, but my biscuits have stayed dry and hard.
Oh dear.
And you stay home all day and you smoke your hash brown or your boxers that I kindly clean. Did no one teach you to wipe, you sick fuck? And this is what happens when I don't eat in the morning. I get irritated. Thank you.
First of all, I would just like to say that your performance is always impeccable.
Thank you.
You really give it your all.
Thank you.
You really give it your all. You're an actress, kind of. You could do it.
Thank you.
You could do it if you really tried. I think you could actually, So in this,
What about the content of it?
How do you think I did there? I think it was. I think you really laid out the metaphors there. Really good on the puns. Really good on that.
Thank you.
I'm interested to know in this story of breakfast. Is it that you own a breakfast place, a breakfast spot? And you and your husband often use this lingo towards each other? Does he call you a hot cake normally?
No.
No, not particularly.
Not that often. I think what the entire play would be about would be every morning they have breakfast together, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like you see it day by day, them sitting across from each other at the table, and then finally she just loses it. She really does. She just loses it. And you see the progression over time of her changing. Maybe, she at the start looked so perky and full of life, and then by, the end of their relationship, she is, she's at her lowest. Her hair is not done. She's looking bad in the morning. She's going
through it.
Yeah, she's going through it. Because maybe perhaps it was his last chance to be the one to get up and make breakfast for them both, and then she comes downstairs and nothing's done. That fucking asshole.
Lazy piece of shit. You know what though? There is something to be said though for when you're always the one doing the things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I've been in relationships like that before, where I'm going, everything I'm doing is constant. I'm the one pulling the weight.
Yeah.
And you're over here doing nothing but wasting my time.
That's right.
Pity.
And they'll do it. They'll take it. They'll take the time if you let them.
That's the thing about these men. That's the thing, though, is if you let them waste your time, they will. Mm-hmm. They got nothing to lose.
It's a really thought-provoking play.
Yeah, I forgot we were going to talk about the play there for a second. I kind of went off on my own little rant.
That's okay.
That's my apologies.
No.
That's my apologies. You know what? I realize now that we did not ask the public any questions that if they had any questions for us. So instead of doing an open forum today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to discuss with you and you discuss with me your thoughts on water parks. I have been pushing this for weeks now. I want to go to a water park and nobody wants to go with me.
It is not that nobody wants to go with you.
Would you go with me?
I will go with you to a water park. Yes. Do I think you're going to have as good of a time as you truly believe you're going to? No, I don't. I think we're going to get there. I think you are going to look around. There's going to be children running rampant. You're going to get in the water. You're going to see some kid take a shit and you're going to go, this is disgusting. That's what's going to happen. And then you're going to look around and you're going to say, do they at least have wine here? And then we're going to walk around. We're going to hide out in a bar. It's going to be hot. There's going to be spraying of water on us as we drink our white wine. You're going to get sunburn on your shoulders. Not a doubt in my mind. Not a doubt in my damn mind will you be sunburned on those shoulders by the time that we leave. And then you'll look at me and I'll look at you at the end of it and you'll say, did we have fun? And we'll look at each other and go, we had a great time because we were together. But it doesn't matter if we're at a water park or if we're in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. It's not the water park that you want. It's a day with me.
You know what I think the situation is I it gets so hot that I want to be in water, but I don't want to be surrounded by crazy children. Are there adult water parks? I feel like there should be.
But I mean, that's the thing.
Atlantis. We need to go to Atlantis.
That's an option. But I mean, really, I mean, the thing is that the water park by itself is a totally fine thing. Nobody's got an issue with the water park. It's what comes with the water park.
Children and bad parents.
We're going to have to reapply sunscreen left and right.
Enough with this sunscreen and the sun nonsense. When will we put it to rest? I'm tired of putting on sunscreen.
Yeah, I know, but you burn like nobody's business.
I burn like crazy, people. I burn like crazy.
You're more tan than I am, though, right now.
Well, that's because I go on my walks.
I don't get invited on the walks.
That is not true. I invite you all the time on the fucking walks, and you're like, I'm tired.
No, you've never. I didn't even know you were going on walks.
That is also not true. You know that I go on walks. You're giggling. Oh, you're laughing. Oh, you're funny. Oh, you're funny. No, if we could just maybe go to Six Flags or something, then we could figure it out.
All right.
Figure it out.
I'm fine with going to Six Flags.
No,
I'm fine with going to an amusement park where there's like half of a water park, and then we can walk around for an hour in the water park. You can see where I'm coming from. Mm-hmm. And then we can go back to the rest of the amusement park and still have a great time.
Okay, deal.
Okay. The last time you brought this up, you wanted to go to Great Wolf Lodge.
You know what?
Starting at like 4:00 in the afternoon.
No, it started. I brought this up at 1 p.m. and then I actually looked at the website, and they are tiny children that run around Great Wolf Lodge.
Yes, the last time we went there, I believe we were 11, and we felt old then.
Oh yeah, we did.
Because they had it was like a wand or something. You could bring it around.
And yeah. You paid like $40 for this wand, and then you pointed it at things, and then the things talked to you. Which, looking back at it,
is kind of the same premise as the Harry Potter wand at Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Also a waste of money. Also something I purchased.
At Universal, they're opening a Mario theme thing. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's something that I signed up for.
Why there?
At Universal? I have no clue. I mean, they're not going to give that shit to Disney.
Oh, of course not.
Disney doesn't deserve that.
They should have a whole Mario themed amusement park.
I know. I don't even know why we're stopping at just attaching it onto something.
Roller coaster, Rainbow Road, easy.
I mean, they're easy. There are so many things that would be phenomenal amusement parks. So many themes.
Yeah.
That yet nobody.
They don't do it. Why?
They don't do it because they got to figure out who gets the rights to it, probably. But it does blow my mind that at Universal you actually can't find as many Shrek things as you'd think.
You can't, and I don't understand that at all.
Shrek is like,
come on,
their numero uno. Shrek, Madagascar, any of their DreamWorks stuff.
Is it because Shrek isn't the most marketable guy? Is that the problem?
You would think this day and age he would be. Shrek is a they them, if anybody.
You make a good point.
I mean, he wears this long tunic skirt looking thing.
Were they? I'm changed.
Shrek is a they.
Yeah.
Shrek is a they them. Everybody. Honestly, Fiona also.
Yeah.
2 they thems. Crushing it in the game. Donkey's the only man involved. Think about it. He's the only one that puts it down.
I don't want to think about that.
He does with the dragon. Like the first thing he does.
That is crazy.
With that dragon is they have kids. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
I think they have kids before Shrek and Fiona do.
Yeah, they do. They do.
That's weird.
Maybe that's why Universal isn't marketing it too much. They're going, John, you made the donkey? Fuck the dragon.
I can't sell this.
I can't
sell plush animals of a half donkey, half dragon.
Yeah.
Actually, you probably could.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? So many people would buy that and be like, this is ridiculous.
This is so funny.
What I bought.
They would.
Yeah. No. Shrek, top tier movie. Top tier in terms. I like Shrek probably more than any Pixar movie. I've seen it more times.
I think I agree with that. I mean, a close second, Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. crushes, yeah. But Shrek is hilarious.
Shrek is hilarious without the emotion. I don't watch Shrek and get depressed.
Yeah, Pixar really tries to whip it out of you. Although I saw Lightyear only got a 75.
What got a 75?
Lightyear, the movie that they made just about Buzz Lightyear, didn't do too good.
Yeah, why would it?
I don't know. Who was demanding that? It's literally, you know what it is? Here's where Pixar, soupy. Stop. Here's where Pixar flops. It's when they create a movie specifically to appeal to toy companies, to Walmart, to make a shit ton. Because, you know, Walmart went to the boys section, created a shit ton of Lightyear clothing.
Buzz Lightyear, I'm sorry, but he did have his moment. The moment is done.
Yeah.
He had the moment.
Yeah.
It's not, and unfortunately, it's not super, like at this point in time, big, muscular, dum-dum. Nobody, like,
People
no
aren't buying it.
parent is going, I want my kid to
No, if
idolize
anything,
Buzz Lightyear.
They should have done Woody, and they should have made it like a hipstery looking guy. That would have been more appealing.
They could have done that.
Or maybe they could have done a movie about how what's Mary Had a Little Lamb, or
Bo Peep?
Bo Peep. If they did a Bo Peep movie and then all of a sudden she also like kicks ass in the movie or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool. But no, Lightyear, I mean, he had his time.
Yeah.
It was the 90s.
Yeah, it was the 90s.
90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Could have crushed it. But
Sorry.
Yep, sorry. But also, it's like, he's not even the most likable one in the movie.
No.
Why would you highlight him? If anything, highlight Ham.
Ham does rock. Ham rocks, and so does the Slinky Dog.
Yeah.
Although, isn't he a little sneaky in like the fourth one or something?
Yeah, he does something weird.
He does something slimy.
You know who I want to see a full movie on is...
The Penguin?
No, the Spork.
Oh, Forky?
Forky.
Yeah.
I thought Forky was so funny. When they do the
very
montage in the fourth movie of Forky continuing to escape, it is so, so funny.
You and I love stuff like that.
I love a long bit like that. I love a long bit like that. I really do.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a lovely conversation.
It has
I mean,
been.
I know that, you know, it's 4th of July and we got stuff to go and do.
That's right.
You have to work. I gotta protect my dog from the fireworks.
So
You know how it is.
that's where we're at currently at this point in time.
Yeah, but this is all. It's always delightful. It's always
I love
delightful.
talking with you.
I love
really
talking
do.
with you. As always, like, subscribe, do whatever you can to help us out. That would be very much so appreciated. We love you guys, and also, you know, feel free to submit questions. Send
Yes.
DM us on Instagram your questions that you have for the podcast. We'd love to talk more.
On TikTok and comment sections, please feel free to ask any questions in there, and we will address them on the podcast as soon as possible.
Yeah, cool. Well, thanks so much, guys.
Have a great day.
Bye.